Hello guys, welcome back to another video. So today we are doing a reaction to the 1.4 special program Jolted Awake from a Winter's Dream. Now, I have a bunch that I need to do. Just while waiting, I'm going to talk. I have a bunch that I need to do. I still need to release 2 Archon Trailblaze mission videos, which are very long. Oh, here we are. And we also have yeah, I just have so much that I need to do. I'm going to catch up with it at some point, I swear. But yeah, I'm really excited to see what the next patch is. Honestly, I really am enjoying the game. I just got to like get to editing, but it's been a little difficult because I get very distracted very easily. So yeah, we have that. Then I'm probably going to do some live streams over on my Twitch of us completing companion missions, but they will be released on the channel afterwards. They just probably won't have face cam in it. So yeah, that's that. Let me know what you're excited for. Oh, also, they released, I think it was 3 new characters on Twitter the other day. And 2 of them are very, like, Halloween-y inspired. Like, they're dealing with, like, spirits and stuff. And I'm so excited. If you guys seen it, they're amazing. I might put them on the screen. I might flash them up now. There's 2 of them that I'm really excited for. The other one with the red hair, I'm not too excited for, but like maybe, but that won't be in this patch. So yeah, I guess let's just get to it. Let's just wait for the special program and see what it has to offer. I generally thought that was an actual warning. Miss March! Oh, are we vlogging? What are we doing? Girl, are we becoming a YouTuber? I mean, in my dream. Girl, you gotta edit this bit out. You're supposed to edit this bit out. They're preparing.
Huh?
Or are you live?
Already?
Oh, she is live.
Hey everyone, welcome to the program, and thank you to our sponsor, the Interastral Peace Corporation. I'm your host, Astral Express crew member, March 7th.
Girl, getting those sponsors. Jeez,
I've been
look at
watching
you.
my favorite streamer in preparation, but this is still my first time hosting, so go easy on me if I mess up, okay? What was I supposed to say again? I think it was, don't forget to like, follow, and share, or I'll chicken out.
Girl.
And then... Oh, without further ado, let's get right into the trailer.
I'm so excited. That was cute.
Attention all spectators! Attention all spectators!
What is going on?
The Interastral Tournament Festival Championship is about to commence! Please take to your seats!
Topaz!
Friends, join me in this dance. Let's bring this exquisite celebration to its climax.
Oh, I know her. She's the one who has the little lion thing.
Bellabog might be in arrears, but I'm out of pocket.
Topaz! Oh my god!
Go Nuggy!
Nuggy! Wait, we're heading back to Bellabog?
I returned to the Law Fu so I could surrender myself to the
Jinglu!
elements and atone for my sins. This will be the last you see of me. Sword War.
I'm so excited for her.
Blade of Moonlight. High Cloud Quintet. It is time to say goodbye.
I was not prepared. Okay, so Topaz looks really cool. I'm interested to see more about her. Jinglu, is that how you say her name? Love the look of her so much. Oh, what did I do it wrong? So yeah, I'm so excited for Jinglu. I think she's going to be so cool. Topaz, I'm really excited for. Oh,
Yeah, the Trailblaze journey continues. There's loads of fun stuff waiting for us out there. Can't wait to catch it all on camera. Like Jingliu. Never thought we'd meet a living Xianzhou legend. She's super interesting. Miss Jingliu might look young and elegant, but people say she's experienced and super dangerous. I was a little nervous when the director told me I'd be introducing her today. So I thought, why don't I see if I can bring in another young, elegant, experienced, and dangerous lady to help me with the intro. Next up, let's put our hands together and welcome Miss Himeko, navigator of the Astral Express.
Wow, March. Is that how you see me? I'm very flattered.
Himeko, you're here already?
That's right. I walked in just as someone happened to be calling me a young, elegant, experienced, and dangerous lady.
You're
so
all
cute.
those things? So, you want to take it from here, Himeko?
Sure thing. Where were we? Hi, everyone. As March said, I'm Himeko, navigator of the Astral Express. Today I'll be introducing you to a living Xianzhou legend, Jingliu.
Ah, she's so pretty. Look at her. Oh, she takes off the mask. Oh. Her gameplay looks so cool.
Ever since I first caught sight of her in Yenqing's tracking entries, I was completely hooked. She's Jingyuan's previous master. I bet she's got all kinds of hidden stories to tell.
The hands.
As
Look
one
at
of
the
the High
hands.
Cloud Quintet, she was once the strongest swordmaster on the Luofu. However, due to the effects of Mara, she sometimes loses her grip on reality, perceiving herself as an unstoppable sword.
Jingliu's so ruthless. She even attacked her apprentice's apprentice. And she figured out Yenqing's fighting style just from the sound of his swords. I'd bolt if I saw her coming my way.
I can't say I blame you. After the Mara took hold of Jingliu, she became a different person. As for the day she crossed paths with Yanqing, it was quite the twist of fate.
I guess so. In any case, Jingliu is unpredictable at the best of times. But if you catch her on a good day, she's as calm as moonlight on a silent night.
Nicely put. Her power is actually deeply connected to the moon's phases. Jingliu is an ice-type character following the path of destruction, who uses 2 different states in combat.
Different states? What's that?
Think of it this way. When Jingliu is in prolonged combat, her Mara-struck persona takes over and she changes states. When Jingliu uses her skill, Transcendent Flash, she accumulates stacks of syzygy.
Whoa! Isn't Transcendent Flash the legendary sword move from Mr. Cien's story? The one that cuts through time itself?
Oh, look, it's a
Sure
moon.
seem well-versed in High Cloud Quintet stories, March. When syzygy stacks up to a set amount, Jingliu is consumed by Mara and enters a spectral transmigration state. In the spectral transmigration state, Jingliu's every attack deducts a set percentage of HP from her allies' max HP. However,
allies?
her attack increases according to the corresponding total HP consumed.
See? I told you she attacks her allies.
While in the spectral transmigration state, Jingliu's skill, Transcendent Flash, becomes Moon on Glacial River, and she is unable to launch basic attacks. Moon on Glacial River doesn't consume skill points, but does consume stacks of syzygy. When stacks reach 0, Jingliu exits the spectral transmigration state. Jingliu's ultimate, Floor Ephemeral Dream Flux, deals a set percentage of her attack as ice damage to a single target and adjacent enemies, as well as granting her additional stacks of syzygy.
Whether it's normal state Ice Beauty Jingliu or red-eyed spectral transmigrator state Jingliu, she's one heck of a sword master.
According to Xianzhou records, she was taken by the Ten Lords before the onset of Mara and subsequently detained in the shackling prison. The famous confrontation with her apprentice, Jing Yuan, would come later.
Becoming Mara-struck is an unavoidable fate for Xianzhou long-life species.
Oh yeah, the
But
voice
we're
actor's
still trying to find a
Amelie.
way
I
to
forgot
break
about
free of
that.
the cycle.
In the brand new 1.4 mission, Clouds Leave No Trace, an anonymous letter silently appears on the Express. It seems an unexpected visitor has extended an invitation and is looking to connect with Dan Heng to delve deeper into
That's the only
tale of
Foxian that we
Xianzhou.
hadn't seen
Past
before.
events may feel distant in the present, but it's only right to give this story its proper conclusion. Valiant figures from times of old reunite with familiar faces and find themselves in a world drastically reshaped from the one they once knew.
Is
I
she
heard
coming
the
out, the
reason
Foxian?
Jingliu wears a blindfold is to avoid catching sight of certain objects on the
fancy.
Xianzhou. Things that would trigger her memory, and the Mara inside her.
Well, not seeing isn't the same as not remembering. She's never forgotten those who fought alongside her. As for solving the Mara predicament, we'll just have to stay tuned for the upcoming Xianzhou story.
Oh, that looks so cool. I want to talk about that in a
Next
second.
move is gonna be trending all over the Xianzhou. Hey, Himeko, what if I start doing my own live streams? They could track Jingliu's every step. I bet they'd get loads of views.
Sorry, March. I wouldn't recommend chasing trends. Your content will probably end up clashing with the IPCs.
Really? But my favorite streamers are always saying you gotta go with the hype. Anyway, how do you think I'm doing so far, Himeko? For this episode, I did loads and loads of research. Plus, I got lots of tips from my favorite streamer.
And which streamer would this be?
Ta-da! She's a streamer called Gwenithan. Her streams are super entertaining.
Oh, the like, comment,
Gwen
subscribe for
Larkin?
more.
I can't say I've heard of her.
You haven't? She's on the Xianzhou too. How about... I know! I'll tell you all about her.
Yes! I'm so excited for her too. Oh, she's a juggler. Yeah, the little lions. The festival
There
lions.
was one night I couldn't sleep, and I ended up watching Gwenithan's Quaiban live stream.
Gwenithan.
I've never heard anything like it. I subscribed straight away. It was meant to be.
Her attire is very Xianzhou, but it feels like she's not from the Luofu.
She's not from any of the Xianzhou ships. I think her real name was Guinevere or something. Anyway, Gui means fine wood, Nai means to exist, and Fen means fragrant. Su Shang came up with it for her. She's her bestie.
What lovely imagery.
I know. Plus, if you think about it, Guinevere and Gwenithan do sound kind of similar. If you say them a few times, right?
Gwenithan.
We might want to steer clear of wordplay, March. I heard the Xianzhou issues fines for that.
Huh? Seriously?
Xianzhou culture is vast and profound. There's still much to learn.
Gwenithan says that Su Shang is always schooling her on local culture and customs. Su Shang is as Xianzhou as it gets. I feel like everything I learned about the Xianzhou I learned from them.
Live streaming, Quaiban, a passion for Xianzhou culture. Gwenithan seems like a girl of many talents.
She is! Although I feel like she mainly uses them to impress her bestie. Did you know that Gwenithan is actually a street performer? Not to mention she's also super talented on the battlefield. Gwenithan is a fire-type character following the path of nihility. When using her skill, Blazing Welcome, Gwenithan launches firecrackers. dealing fire damage to her target and adjacent enemies with a chance of inflicting burn. After
Okay.
unlocking the Trace High Pulse, her basic attack, Standing Ovation, also has a chance of inflicting enemies with burn.
I'm curious. Why firecrackers exactly?
Gwaynifin says that in Cienjo Legends, artists use firecrackers to fend off scary beasts. In return, the nobility supported the artists financially. Gwaynifin is just continuing the tradition, and friendly locals are only too happy to support her. Funnily enough, her talent is called Patreon benefits. When Gwaynifin is on the
Patreon.
battlefield and an enemy sustains burn damage, there's a chance they'll enter a Fire Kiss state. Fire Kiss is stackable and limited to a set number of turns. While in the Fire Kiss state, enemies sustain increased damage. Which reminds me, I think
Kafka?
Gwaynifin live-streamed a battle once too. Her ultimate, watch this showstopper, summons and detonates an even bigger firecracker in the form of a D-Ting, dealing fire damage to all enemies. Targets already inflicted with burns sustain additional damage as a set percentage of the fire damage.
Is this what the kids call going viral? I'd love to see her combat livestream data. I bet it was an instant hit.
About that, her stream was taken down halfway through. I think she violated the platform's fire safety policy.
Oh.
What do you think? Got a better picture of Gwaynifin now?
And I
She
can see
looks
why you're
cool.
so fond of her.
Kafka
Cool,
teams are
isn't
definitely
she?
going to get a bonus.
I'll message you the link to her streams right now. Sometimes she even sends gifts to her fans. Hey, Gwaylings, check this out. Scale Gorge spring water, clear and tasteless, rich in calories. One sip, you just saved yourself a meal. Actually, I bought some 5-liter Scale Gorge spring water during Gwaynifin's last stream. When you're
Oh, God.
watching her
She's
stream,
selling
you
water?
gotta be ready to grab the deals. They're awesome.
Oh, wait a minute, March. If that's the case, those bottles of Scale Gorge spring water in the Express's storage room, you bought all of those?
Yeah? What about them?
Interesting. Just the other day, Welt was telling me about his new healthy lifestyle habits. Apart from exercise, he's been drinking 8 glasses of water a day. Strangely enough, he's gained a little weight. Guess it must have been...
So Mr. Yang was drinking the... It's getting late, Himeko. We should get back to the show. The next person we'll be talking about is Topaz.
Ms. Topaz.
Sure. So, who's Topaz?
This is a Powerhouse Women
Actually,
update,
I don't
Jesus.
know either. But the director said that Topaz works for the IPC. She even knows that presenter, Albert. Speaking of, let's get him on the line. He can introduce Topaz. Albert? Albert! Ah!
Whoo! And whether or not your world has a day-night cycle, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I'm your good buddy Albert.
Why did our art style change?
On my show, we go by my style. Up next, allow me, Albert, a professional Interastral Peace Corporation anchor, to introduce to you my guest and IPC colleague, Topaz.
Oh, you're so cool. Did you just sniff the... What element is she?
Topaz is a rising star in
Oh,
the
fire.
IPC Strategic Investment Department, currently heading up the Special Debts Picket team. She's a combination of youth, elegance, and remarkable ability.
The Special Debts Picket Team. I think I've heard of them.
Well, as you may know,
I'm gonna need it
among
after
the
this
universe's
match.
major investors and lenders, the IPC is a big fish. And with so many venture capital projects, there are bound to be bumps in the road. Topaz is our go-to person to smooth out the bumps and make sure we recover what's owed.
Oh, I get it. So the corporation's in the red?
When dealing with defaulters, Topaz's methods are swift and effective, saving the IPC from many a potential loss. She also has a great knack for investments, turning even the bleakest projects into success stories and ensuring huge returns for the corporation.
Wow, impressive! Does she have some kind of superpower?
Within the walls of the IPC, there is indeed a rumor that Topaz's stellar success might have something of the supernatural about it.
Oh?
Supernatural? Oh, reminds me of Gwen Ivan's ghost hunting streams.
Ghost hunting? Let's not jump the gun. When people think of Topaz, they don't think about ghosts, but a certain unmistakable companion. I'm talking about her warp trotter, Numby. They may look like a cute mascot, but Numby is Topaz's trusted sidekick, both at work and out on the battlefield. Numby has a keen sense for sniffing out wealth. Security checks, debt settlements, and calculations are all child's play for this little piggy. Together with Topaz, they traverse the cosmos, resolving any and all debt disputes that could threaten the IPC's operations. Numby is a legit employee. They even have an official role in title.
That button
Really?
is really holding.
And don't forget, the
really
corporate
struggling,
world
isn't it?
mirrors the battlefield in more ways than one. Topaz's prowess in the former is just as swift and formidable in the latter. And you better
Okay.
believe Numby plays a huge part in that. Topaz and Numby are fire-type characters, following the path of the hunt. At the start of an allied turn, if no enemy on the battlefield is inflicted with proof of debt, Topaz will inflict this state on a random enemy, thereby boosting the follow-up attack damage they receive. During battle, Numby starts out with an initial speed and acts autonomously, attacking enemies inflicted with proof of debt. Excluding
Oh.
Numby's own turns, every time an ally follow-up attack hits an enemy inflicted with proof of debt, Numby's action is advanced forward.
Seems like Numby and Topaz share a strong bond.
They make a tight unit. Speaking of which, Topaz's skill, difficulty pan, is able to reallocate proof of debt to a different target, allowing Numby to immediately launch an assault and deal a set percentage of Topaz's attack as fire damage to the new target. This counts as a follow-up attack. Topaz's ultimate, Turn a Profit, allows Numby to enter the Windfall Bonanza state. In this state, damage and crit damage dealt by Numby both experience an increase. If that wasn't enough, every time an ally's basic attack, skill, or ultimate hits an enemy inflicted with proof of debt, Numby's action is additionally advanced forward. After Numby launches a set number of attacks, this effect is dispelled.
Whoa, Numby's
We have
got
a hunt
moves.
follow-up attack.
Some believe that
Yeah.
everything possesses a soul. I believe that if you treat all living things with genuine care, regardless of whether they're human, they'll respond in kind.
Hold on to your hats, folks. Numby's not done yet. Topaz and Numby's technique, Explicit Subsidy, allows Topaz to summon Numby when entering a map. Numby then automatically seeks out basic treasures and trotters within a certain range, leading Topaz right to the loot. The best part? Trotters won't be alerted to their approach, and this effect doesn't even consume technique points. If Topaz and Numby enter combat after using their technique, our little warp trotter regenerates a set amount of Topaz's energy after launching their first attack. If Topaz and Numby are still in the team after winning a battle entered in this way, the team receives a small amount of additional credits up to a set daily limit. The above also goes for winning battles entered in this way within the simulated universe. But instead of credits, the team receives a small amount of cosmic fragments with a chance to bag a random curio.
That's
Damn!
quite the skill set. Seems like Topaz and Numby have a bad cop approach.
See, I wasn't gonna pause, but there's a lot to talk about here. Jinglu looks amazing. We have another DPS. I do think the Cloud Quintet is gonna be very DPS heavy. Also, the Foxian is there. What's her name? Baihung? Is that it? Something like that. I can't remember right now. Yeah, she looks really interesting. The fire character, I'm going to struggle with the names, she looks really interesting. Definitely like DOT, I'm guessing, from the bit that I remembered. And her, she has a lot of skills. Jeez. What is going on with you? They put, like... Yeah, she's gonna change it. Plus, I just like the fact that you can run around with a little pet. Like, I'm so easy to please. That's good
Switch
to
to
know.
duck collection.
All that and no debuffs. We might as well call Numby the omnipotent cosmic piggy bank.
Careful now. If there's an eon of prosperity out there, I doubt they want competition. Truth be told, Topaz doesn't care much about Numby's wealth-generating abilities. Here at the IPC, she has a reputation for being clean as a whistle. Money just isn't that important to her. Money is a means, not an end. Work should make you happy. Topaz looks after Numby because she loves them. Simple as that.
Cute.
That's not all I heard. In version 1.4, Stagnant Shadow's Shape of Scorch will be going live. Beat it, and you can snag the essential material required for Topaz and Gwennyfin, Searing Steel Blade.
Albert, are you sure Topaz is just your colleague? It feels like she's got a way bigger role than you.
What? Clearly, you've never worked in a top-tier company. In esteemed enterprises like ours, we stress a horizontal approach to management. As long as one has their own methodology, finds their own niche, and employs their own strategy, they can exert unlimited influence and change the fate of a project.
Himeko, is he making any sense to you?
I'm not quite following.
Look, I might not get the ins and outs of investing, but I know my way around the presentation deck. Those dazzling slides on Topaz. Yup, my creation. Impressive. It's all about making yourself
She's
indispensable
here!
in the workplace. And if Topaz were here
Look at
right now,
Nymphy.
she'd acknowledge my presence with the utmost respect.
How's it hanging, Owlie? Hi, viewers.
Topaz!
That's my name. Don't wear it out. You guys probably mentioned already, but I work in the Strategic Investment Department at the IPC headquarters. It's an honor to be here for Miss March 7's show today, and to meet Miss Himeko.
Hi, Topaz.
Nice to meet you too.
Director Topaz, what brings you here?
A while ago, we received an investment application from the Interastral Peace Media Department. It seems the IPM's presenters want to expand the program's reach. As such, the corporation sent me to evaluate the program's performance.
Director Topaz, I'll show you my expertise right now. So without further ado, let's unveil version 1.4's eagerly awaited 5-star characters. During the first phase of 1.4 in the
Jingle.
character Event Warp, Gentle Eclipse of the Moon, Trailblazers can acquire the limited 5-star character Jing Liu. And during the second phase of 1.4, 2 character Event Warps will become available. In the character Event Warp Sunset Claws, Trailblazers can obtain the limited 5-star characters Topaz and Numby. Meanwhile, in the character Event Warp Butterfly on Sword Tip, the limited 5-star character Zila will be making a return. And I
Zila's
almost
getting a
forgot to
rerun?
mention, the 4-star character Gwennyfin will also be a part of these 2 second phase character event.
Look who's back. It's Zila. Feels like forever since we last saw her in Bellabog.
Characters aside, we're also eagerly anticipating version 1.4's 5-star light cones. At 1.4's first phase light cone event warp, the drop rate of the 5-star light cone, I shall be my own sword, will be boosted.
It's that sword-wielding beauty again.
Standing there in the moonlight without her blindfold, amidst all those flowers. Quite the sight.
Unforgettable.
Meanwhile, in 1.4's second phase light cone event warps, the drop rates for the 5-star light cones, Worrisome Blissful, and In the Night will be boosted.
Wow, Topaz is so lucky to be surrounded by so many cute fluff balls. Can we get
Oh,
one
that's
for
pretty
the
cute.
Express, Himeko?
Yeah, let's get a cat.
Please?
I'm afraid that might not be possible. I
So are they
remember Pom-Pom
single,
saying
or are
they're
they-
not keen on having anything that sheds fur in the carriages.
But Pom-Pom sheds tons of fur.
You know, trotters like Numby make great companions. They're non-shedding, low maintenance, and super squishy. Plus, they can sniff out valuable treasures.
Oh my god, he's a
Or
piggy bank.
what
I've just
about
realized.
adopting a talking bird? Like Owly here.
Wait, what? Absolutely not. I'm the star of the IPM. And that wraps up today's Warp and Light Cone segment. Director Topaz, I was wondering, how did you rate my performance?
Let's talk about that later. The reason I'm here for March's show today is to present some small gifts to our esteemed viewers on behalf of the IPC. I'm not the best at crafting presentation decks, but here is the slide I worked up.
Oh. Okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm actually really, really excited for some of the characters in this. Oh god, this is so loud. Yeah, I'm actually really, really excited for the characters in this version. I think Topaz, I'm more excited about because even though I'm really excited about Jinglu, we do have characters that are kind of like her. Obviously, we have Jinyuan, who is very similar, DPS, you know, attacks one with a bit, Blade, and oh, we're back, Jesus.
Gee, thanks, Topaz. It's great you could take time out of your schedule to be on the show. You must be pretty busy.
Well, the corporation is a big part of my life. In fact, me and my team are heading out to business on Eurillo 6 very soon. Taking part in today's program was a nice change of pace for me.
Oh, really? Eurillo 6? We've been there.
Bug.
So, is this a debt collecting trip?
I'm afraid I can't comment on internal IPC matters. That said, I heard the Express crew will be heading to Eurillo 6 for the Trailblaze Continuance Future Market. Looking forward to seeing you all in Bellabog.
Huh? How did you know about that?
Preliminary research is crucial for the smooth progression of any project. Our data collection lead informed me about a significant site on Eurillo 6 known as the Pillars of Creation, a memorial symbolizing centuries of Bellabogian resistance. Out of respect, I intend to pay a visit there with a few colleagues.
Colleagues?
Oh, where are my manners? Let me introduce them. Senior staff, team leader, grunt, field personnel, and grunt, security personnel.
They look pretty slick, but
Damn.
I can't help but wonder...
Are they enthusiastic about a trip to an ice planet?
I'm afraid enthusiasm doesn't come into
I'm
it.
so happy we get a
The
continuation
IPC's
of
balance
Bellabog's
sheet
story a
isn't
bit.
the best right now. We haven't got the capital to outsource missions like these.
That explains the recent disturbance in the corporation. As if thousands of voices suddenly sighed in exhaustion and were suddenly silenced.
Let's set that aside for now. You know, I've heard all about the achievements of the Astral Express. I also heard that the train's navigator was a lady of unparalleled beauty and talent. It was a pleasure to meet you at last, Miss Himiko.
Another reason for coming on the show today? I hope I lived up to your expectations.
You exceeded them.
So cool.
Next time, let's see if we can meet up in person.
I'm sure we can make that happen. Once your work in Bellabog is done, perhaps you'd like to drop by the Express.
It's a deal. I've always wanted to set eyes on the Express.
Jeez. Can we get a room for these guys already?
Get a room? What does that mean?
As another gesture of the corporation's goodwill, I'd like to introduce a brand new event for everyone to take part in.
Oh, woohoo!
Nice!
Oh, March
Recognized
being
universally
innocent.
as the leading
Ooh.
video game brand, Ethereum Wars is set to unveil an offline fan event on Eurillo 6, the Interastral Tournament Festival.
Ethereum Wars? What's that?
Think of it as a holographic video game. To secure a spot in the grand final, contestants must collect and nurture ether spirits, which can be found within victory zones.
Ether spirits?
I'd venture to guess they're much like Numby here. Digital replicas of creatures designed to serve as combat companions.
Oh.
Right you are, Miss Himiko. Your knowledge in
Oh.
this area is surprising.
I've heard a thing or two about the IPC's research and cultivation programs.
Oh, that's
Am I
actually
right in
interesting.
assuming that the aim of this event is to analyze the suitability of different species as fighting companions?
Correct. And we stand by our promise that no real-life creatures will be harmed during Ethereum Wars. The IPC has renovated an old weapons testing ground to serve as a tournament venue.
That's
We
actually
also set up
interesting.
victory zones in different locations. Herta Space Station, Eurilo 6, and the Xianzhou Luofu. Those who manage to defeat the championship contenders in each victory zone and complete the hyperlink challenges will be greeted with generous rewards. It's also worth noting that ether spirits, both allied and enemy alike, are classified into 3 types: mechanical, humanoid, and aberrant. In combat, these types have a cyclical relationship, with each one countering another. Attacking enemies that are vulnerable to your current ether spirit's type will allow you to deal extra damage.
Oh, so picking a type that counters your opponents is super important.
You got it! Furthermore, as you advance through the competition, you'll gain access to the even more formidable Overlord Ether Spirits, which can be developed to boost their combat prowess.
So the deeper you delve into the competition,
Damn, that actually looks
the
really
fiercer the
interesting.
fights become. This is gonna be quite the contest. You okay there, March 7th?
Ether spirit, copy. Let's see. Whoa, a gold Albert.
Miss March, do I look like some battle pet to you? You can't just collect anything and everything.
Just curious.
A reminder to our esteemed contestants. Numerous players from across the universe will be partaking in Ethereum Wars. As you progress, new opponents will be revealed. After completing all challenges, exhibition matches await, where you might end up face-to-face with some unexpected opponents. And should you rise to the occasion and overcome the Interastral Tournament Festival challenges, you'll receive IPC-sponsored eligibility for a specially selected 4-star character. And there you have it, the full rundown on Ethereum Wars. Hope you all have fun, and remember to treat your combat companions kindly.
If you don't have Paylee, you should go for Kayla.
I've got a meeting to get to. Bye for now.
Bye! It was
leaving
so
so
nice you
soon?
being here.
But I'm sure our paths will cross again. Over to you and Albert. Keep up the good work. There will be a year-end bonus for everyone when we roll out the new project.
Thank you, Director. Your wisdom, foresight, and mentorship know no bounds. Take care now. Stay safe out there.
Why do I love
I
Nimby
should be going
so
too.
much?
There's some maintenance on the express to attend to. Hope to catch you all soon.
Thanks for all the help, Himeko. See you soon.
Bye.
Are they gone?
Gone?
Topaz and Emiko.
I think so.
Are you sure?
Yes. Take a look for yourself. See? Told you. All gone. Nobody here but me. Nobody else on the line.
Whew, that's a relief. All those gifts. If you ask me, Topaz is just abusing her position to engage in a personal pastime.
Huh? Topaz's personal pastime? What's that?
Isn't it obvious to you? Maybe you should take another look at the specifics of this event.
Let me think.
She's a
I
gamer.
got it! So Topaz's personal pastime is hunting.
Duh? Hunting. Miss March, what gave you that impression?
Well, isn't that right though? I'll show you. This event is all about sneaking up slowly and then... Hey!
Whoa, slow down a second. Topaz's pastime is cuddling creatures, not hunting them. As soon as she gets home, she grabs her pets and cuddles the heck out of them. She's got hundreds at her
I wish
company
I had
apartment.
pets.
Huh? Did you say hundreds? How does she have the space?
Well, her company apartment is an ecological starship. Meanwhile, my feathered butt's in his studio from the 2020s. Topaz lives it up in a giant starship over at corporate HQ. Well, I get by on packed lunches in the middle of nowhere. Hang in there, Albert. Let's shift our attention to some of the other thrilling events coming our way.
Oh, more stuff.
First off, during the 1.4 release, the Planar Infinity event is making its debut. Herta and 3 other members of the Genius Society made some small renovations to the simulated universe, but each of them threw a spanner in the works. With the code damage, the universe is beginning to expand exponentially. Madam Herta wanted me to pass a message on to our trailblazers.
Oh.
Don't panic, just a minor bug. You will be compensated.
Minor bug? Really? It doesn't sound like it.
It's true! The spanners in question cause the simulated universe's blessings and curios to multiply. As such, in Planar Infinity's Ordinary Plane challenges, trailblazers can obtain some wonderful buffs.
For example?
For example, a cosmic big lotto that won't disappoint?
Oh, wow!
See what I mean? Following an Ordinary Plane challenge, trailblazers will enter Herta's Manic Plane.
Oh my god, that's the team I run with
Every
Blade.
time
Wait,
trailblazers successfully challenge a wave of enemies,
Except
a
I have
floor
Silver
is
Wolf.
successfully cleared. As floors are cleared, trailblazers will face off against increasingly difficult enemies until...
Uh-oh. I knew there was a catch. Now we have to fight attrition warfare?
Herta wants to test the limits of the simulated universe's memory. Don't panic, Ms. March. As long as trailblazers obtain as many buffs as they can in the Ordinary Plane challenges, they'll be able to face down the Manic Plane with full strength. Trust me, in the simulated universe, anything is possible.
Really? I don't believe you.
You must believe me! I promise, trailblazers. It's a walk in the park. I'm begging you.
Now I really don't believe you.
And of course, Worldwood version 1.4b.
Damn.
Without the ever-stimulating check-in event.
Do you know what?
Come on, y'all. Give it up in the back.
Honkai
Let's
is
hear it
so
from
much more...
Check It In.
Sorry, Star Rail is so much more...
Check-in.
Also in 1.4, we'll be welcoming in a story replay feature. When interacting with characters in the story, trailblazers can now pause dialogue and review surrounding context. All that juicy lore and tasty exposition buried under trigger-happy mouse clicks, waiting to be rediscovered.
This
cool.
doesn't mean you can make new choices, though. So always make choices that you know you won't regret.
We'll also be seeing the return of the Planar Fisher and Realm of the Strange Events. During the events, successfully challenging the simulated universe and Cavern of Corrosion.
They look
can
like new
earn you a set
relics.
amount of double rewards.
Nice! Double rewards! Some people are farming the cavern like crazy every day. They can save themselves some time.
Would you be one of those people, Miss March?
Me? No way. Pom Pom never stops talking about that mysterious recipe they found. Things are gonna get real busy soon.
And what's a recipe gotta do with being busy?
It's not just the recipe. Pom Pom's been talking about organizing a whole food tour event. So strange. Nobody even knows where the recipe came from. What if Pom Pom runs into bad guys on the tour?
Oh my god, look at
To
Dang
protect the
Hung.
conductor.
I get it now. You wanna pose as a bodyguard to get a bunch of free snacks.
Hey, that's slander. The food tour will be following the express around the world. Keep your eyes peeled for official announcements on when and where we'll be stopping.
Hey,
Okay.
I'm the one that leaves people in suspense around here.
The UK never has anything, sadly.
And now for the moment you've all been waiting for. Redemption codes!
Codes,
cool.
codes, codes.
Okay, this patch, like I said, looks crazy at the moment. I'm excited for the characters. The events actually look really cool. The new Trails Blaze mission. Honestly, I'm quite excited for this patch. I won't lie. I do like the fact we're also getting some reruns, which is very nice. Yeah, I just gotta get to it with getting my story done, with leveling up some of my characters. Actually, I have most leveled up. I think I only have like some 4 stars that are not leveled up at the moment. But other than that, I'm really actually quite excited for this patch. Oh, and the other thing I was going to say is Star Rail is so generous with their like rewards and stuff. Like, I think we've gotten better rewards then the Genshin birthday.
Program and see you in the...
Wait! Albert! Who's the main presenter here? Shouldn't I be the one to bring the show to a close?
My bad. Force a habit. In that case, is there anything our main presenter would like to say to the audience?
Let me think. Oh yeah, don't forget to like, follow, and share. Let's get to 50 billion views.
50 billion.
50 billion!
Take a few zeros out there, March. Anyway, I got a flap. They're not paying me enough overtime, that's for sure. So whether or not your world has a day-night cycle, good morning, good afternoon, and get yourself home already. Albert, sign it off. Bye-bye.
Wait, Albert! He really made a break for it. Anyway, so that's all for today's program. Thanks a lot for tuning in. I'm your host, March 7th, wishing all you guys a great day.
Oh, they really just ended it. Oh.
Finally! I'm exhausted. Huh? Really? Oh, thank you. Actually, I was feeling super nervous. Oh, no. You guys did all the hard work. Thank you. Huh? Is the program link up already? I'll share it with my friend. Hey, you see my stream just now? You said you'd be tuning in. Link is already up, by the way. I just shared with you. Remember to watch the whole thing. I'll be checking. Huh?
That was cute. So yeah, this patch looks really, really exciting. We have the events look really cool. The characters look really cool. Again, I was saying the rewards are very generous. They're always really generous, which is quite surprising because we've got one going on at the moment. Yeah, I'm honestly really excited. So you guys are going to have to let me know who you're pulling for. Is it Jinglu? Is it Topaz? Or is it Seela? I'm definitely going to get them. So, you know, stick around for those warping videos very soon. And yeah, we're going to have some more story coming out and hopefully companion quests. Either I'll do that on Twitch or I'll film them. It depends, really. We're going to have a lot of Star Rail content coming up. So yeah, thank you guys for joining me watching the special program. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. And yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe like Marge said. And I'll see you guys next time.